Virgo, how you doing? So I keep hearing where to go next, or Wendy, or where to go, or Whittlesey, or Witten, a name. But like I keep picking up like a place, maybe a Pisces, and if I say place, you say fish, cod, haddock. So it might be a life path 3 or a Pisces, and what to do next or where to go next. Okay, what direction? Now, some of you might be in a relationship, but I'm also picking up channeled messages around people that may not be. Okay, so, because that's like afraid not. So it could be a Pisces, like afraid so, afraid not, afraid so, afraid not. So it's a little bit like this, where to go next because I need a new direction in life and I may be single and I've got no idea of a direction to go in. Now, for a lot of you, there's plans of travel because they keep getting me, my spirit keeps getting me to look at where to go, like planning on a path. So I'd pick, say, like a 2, maybe 2 of Pentacles, roughly. The name Lee, Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, Capricorn, could be a / Gemini because we read in numerology, which would be 6. Don't forget Virgo, you can only watch this as a life path 9 or a Virgo. There is no other major arcana really of star sign. There's major arcana but no star sign that represents a 9. But we read in numerology. So they're saying that for a lot of you, you could have a lot to do with around the moon, around a mother. I don't know. The mother could be a lover, which would be a Gemini or / Capricorn. Anyway, but they keep saying that which way to go. Are we going to go left? Are we going to go right? And it feels like planning a trip or a trip away or a vacation. And if it isn't executed now, some of you, it might be your ex. I don't know. There's a third energy somewhere in your channeled messages because I keep getting confused. Because they're saying direction of where are we going to go, and there's another energy here, so it could be like another Virgo maybe as another placement of Virgo, but like because I would pick up signals from them and then or them, Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, names, and kind of like, you know, I don't know where to go, I don't know what to do, like which way do I go now? I'm single and I kind of like need a new direction, I need a new life, I need a new kind of like path or a person to focus on or thing. That might be a Steve or Stephen, okay, but I need to focus more on something else other than what I was focusing on because it wasn't getting me anywhere. So that would possibly be third energies or people that are maybe single. And then there's another energy here of a channel message where I'm getting the channeled stuff of where shall we go, okay? So, I mean, like I said, the we might even be a friend. We might even be someone that's Scottish and they go wee all the way home. Excuse me, I just hiccuped. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out what Spirit is telling me, but they're telling me multiple messages, really. So, and I keep hearing L, anybody again with L, like anybody L. It could even be Louise, Lucy, Lucifer, Lee, Laura, Lucifer, Linda and Belinda, Elijah, Lee, but like, which way do I go? Do I go left? Do I go right? Am I traveling or am I single and need direction of which way to go? Okay. So traveling for some in partnerships and possibly trying to find direction of which way to go. You know, now I'm single or I've ended something and now I'm on my own. I realise that I'm going to have to start finding focus. Okay. I'm also hearing a Ford Focus. So I don't know if any of you drive a Ford. Okay, a Ford Focus. Okay, there's a message there for someone. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Sometimes when I get distracted and I stop, okay, it's because I'm picking up messages. You obviously know about my girlfriend. I think I can talk about it now. My girlfriend lost her brother and he was driving a Ford Focus. So it kind of stopped me in my tracks, really. I do apologise, Virgo. I do pick up deceased loved ones and stuff as well, and when I start going that way, I think, oh, can I talk about that or can I not talk about that? So I'm hesitating, so I do apologise. There is something here about a Ford Focus, okay? That was what he was driving, was a Ford Focus. So they keep saying something about a car, might be a Life Path 7 or a Cancerian, okay? And something about a Ford Focus or someone that drives a Ford, okay? Someone might also be done for fraud, okay, because I'm hearing fraud and then also Freud. So some of you might be, avoid Freud. Avoid Freud? You might be into poetry and things around Freud and like reading books quite a lot and that kind of stuff. Hearing Charlotte. Okay, but like reading books of like Floyd. Okay, I'm also hearing Floyd Mayweather, which is so the name May, Ella May, or something in May, happening in May, or Ella May, Eloise, something like that. Ella May, Eloise, Louisiana. Some of you could be called Anna, or from Louisiana, or you're called Louise. Okay, then I was picking up Floyd Mayweather, so there's something there around boxing. Okay, boxing, or an arena that you might be going to where there would be like boxing, or like a huge arena. It doesn't have to be. So it could be like you've got something planned of like going to have tickets and going to see a band or something, or a band of brothers. My brothers are all in a band. You might do what I do, which is Angel Radio, mixing, mastering, Akaya, MPCs, and MPC Key 61, all that sort of stuff. Mixing, mastering. Is in this reading. Then you've got like a band of brothers where my brother, or something to do around your brother, you might be going to see Need to Breathe. They sing a very good song called Brother. Or there might be a message for my girlfriend from your brother. So again, I'm getting a little bit where I can't really say too much. So there's a deceased loved one here, something about a Ford Focus. The weather was bad, something to take the weather. A person that's also called Heather or Haley or Henry or anybody beginning with H, okay, is name-wise. What are you trying to get me to talk about with Floyd Mayweather? Well, they're saying like an arena is getting me to base on, or Marina or Maria. But get me to focus on that name, those names, and then the arena that you might be going to, where it's like an event where there are tickets sold for an event that could be like boxing, sport. If it isn't boxing or sport, then it might be something to do with around like music, an event where there is like a band that might be playing that you could be going to see. Okay, so that, Floyd, Freud, fraud. So I don't know what this is coming up where they're trying to say a little message about fraud, okay, fraudulent, or the name foreshore, okay, or you're something to do with car racing, and forja, the farja larger, fog ergen schnurgen bergen lurgen. Someone could be from what do you call it? I'm from Sweden. Ergen, Schnurgen, Lurgen, Bergen, Schnurgen. I'm from Sweden. Dagen. So you could be from Sweden, okay? Or like a different accent, and it's like a lashmesh. Let me meet my wife. This is my wife, and she's from another country. And I don't know which one, but it's someone that might speak a little bit like an Italian. An Italian stallion. It might be Silva, or it might be Sylvester Stallone. And I like, hello, mazza bene, alla canone, schnackna, slap your sausage. So, I don't know, there's someone that's coming through with an accent that's a little bit like Yetzimish. Okay, like that. I don't speak proper English, but I know my English, and it could be like Lithuania, or it could be like, what do you call it? I'm still speaking like it. God, what is it, man? Sorry, I can't think. Well, you would know if you're from there. Man, it was on the tip of my tongue as well. I can't think. Anyway, it talks a little bit like that, and it's like I kind of good at English, yeah, but I kind of need like a little bit of help with the English. What do we say? How to say things. Not the actual language, but how I come across. Because I could say things like, cock. And you're like, hold on a minute. Yeah, you're not supposed to say cock. You're like, well, it doesn't, with the lingo. The lingo says, yeah, right, cock. And you're like, no, bruv, that's from someone from up north. They call people cock. And they call people duck. Oh, it's like a door. You're a cock. It's like, no, I'm not a cock, bruv. It's like they say, you're right, cock. You're right, duck. How are you getting on? What, you a duck? No. It's a slang. Oh, I don't know the slang. So I say cock, and you say no. Something like that. Or like, shut up on your face. I need a lingo. So it might be a wingo. Robert, Robin, Robertson, Tina, Steve, names. Yeah, but I definitely keep picking up, like I got a certain language, and I need to, like, Shut up in your face. Like, it's in my face. It's in my face. Go on, what is it, a pie? Are you eating pies? Pies, or the name Jai, Gianna, Jason, Julian, Jays. Anyway, let's get on. So there's a little bit of weird esoteric channeling, whatever that means for you. The main message really was about travelling and some kind of like language. Okay, language Timothy. Someone that's called Tim. Okay, or Tina, or anybody that begins with T. Tyler, Tanya, Britannia, Tatiana. It's like, I got a different language. It could be from Germany and it's a Tatiana Rexon. You're right, Tatiana Rexon. How are you? Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Anyway, let's see. Virgo. So, last 48 Virgo and the next 48 Virgo. And we'll see how behaviour changes. Let's see, Virgo. For the last 48, what on earth have they been going through? Well, I've been filling my own cup, Steve. My partner or me has been struggling around an eating disorder, and or Steve might be putting on a little bit of weight around his tummy. Might be filling too many cups up for a lot of you. I'm also hearing, why don't you build me up, buttercup baby, won't you let me down? Anyway, so you might have let someone down. I don't know, what is that, a tire? Or something around a cancer? Or retired. Someone might be very tired or retired, okay, like a retirement home. Or they're very tired when they're at home. Don't know why I'm picking that up. Or a retirement fund. So it could be your parents if you're watching and you're younger. They may be retired, especially if they've got like a Life Path 9 or Virgo placement. Because I'm picking up like a retirement village or a retirement home. Okay, don't know why. Don't ask me why. You will only relate to that message if you know what I mean about tired and retired, retirement village and a retirement home, like a retirement package. So it's something like where you might be planning, or your partner might be, of an investment into the future of a house or a home that may be of a retirement, okay? So I'm putting money away for my retirement. So I'm looking at people that might be like 47, 50 or 60, planning on, not early retirement, but planning on money put aside for later on in life is what I'm picking up, okay? So it might be like your parents. They might own their own house and the mortgage is paid off. I'm also hearing the name Morgana and also Donna as well. But like my parents or I live in a house where the mortgage is settled, okay? So I'm more settled down with this person because they're free to do what they want because they own their own house and it's paid for, okay? So nowadays, I don't know about in America, but in Britain, a lot of people, they don't actually move from their parents' house because of the extortionate rate of fucking how Britain is at the moment. I suppose it would be everywhere in the country, in the world, but I know Britain has fucking huge tax that is doubled on everything. Food is doubled, electric is doubled, water is doubled, petrol is doubled, everything is literally doubled in price. That's completely, I'm not kidding, like everything is doubled the price. So a lot of people that think about moving out, they don't now because it's very difficult to get on the market. So there's this energy of like staying at home, or your partner lives at home in a village, or like down at the village. It might be someone that's in a same-sex relationship here, because I'm picking up Gwyneth, I'm the only guy in the village. Okay, so they might live in a village, okay, and in a home where they own it, a village. So that would be more UK. I don't think you get villages in America. So you get towns, villages, and cities here, basically. So you get states and stuff, right? But a little village is where there's barely anything, like a cottage. Picking up like they own a cottage here, cottage. Or you might be going to stay in a cottage or something like that, which is what we're planning on doing. Well, we was, but it was really expensive. But we are travelling at some point. We're going to vlog it. I don't know if you're interested in our vlog. There's a new vlog up at the moment, guys, if you want to join. It's free. It's me and Emily. We do loads of travelling and cooking and stuff. A lot of comedy. But yeah, like it might be where you're planning on renting out a cottage somewhere in the Cotswolds. I'm hearing Cotswolds or Cottenham, Cambridge or something, and you might be thinking about like or Cambridgeshire, but renting out a village or a place to stay is really what I'm picking up. And I'm also picking up States or Stacey. Steve, Sarah. Let's see. Last 48 hours. So these will be things that you may be planning. Okay, so you got the Four of Pentacles. So there is money here. There is kind of like a retirement village or home here. I'm going to have to take that because it popped over. There is someone that you might be blocking. Like I said, you know when we channeled for a start and I said there's a third energy here somewhere that may not be so welcome in your energy. Virgo, there it is. That would be the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So for some of you, because we're looking at the last 48 hours, within the last 2 or 3 days, okay, you may have blocked someone out and you may have spoke to someone of a third energy and decided that not really meeting up with them and not actually doing anything is probably for the best here, because there's a third energy of someone being blocked and there's also a present relationship of the Six of Cups. So someone is in that situation already, okay, or the name Eddie or Edwina or Edmonds or from Bury St Edmunds, Eddie, Edmonds, Adrian. Anyway, yeah, so I'm kind of picking that up. Someone's in a relationship. It might be you as a Virgo that's in a relationship, but because we start off with a 9, it might be the person that is also a Virgo, because it was the first card out, 9, where you are in a relationship, but the other Virgo energy may not be. Because I was really picking up on two messages of a Virgo watching in a placement of Virgo, and then like an actual Virgo watching. So it's kind of like that. I don't know. But you got maybe a Scorpio Aries person, okay, and a Piscean possibly involved within this as well, okay. Now, like I said, if there is, say, a Virgo that's here, that is present, then this could be the other person, okay. This could be the other person that they're with or without. It's difficult when you channel when you pick it up, okay. You pick up the signs and then you kind of try to figure it out when you're channeling, okay. And then you can kind of pick up on, like, when you channel, this is over on the teaching stuff, but when you channel, a lot of people don't have time to fucking listen to someone that they're watching. But you have to figure it out. You have to figure it out and you have to place the energy. That's channeling. I got a message and I have to place the energy and I have to place the message here, and then I have to get another message and place it here and then here, and then I have to scramble it all around and think, okay, you fit there, you fit there, you fit there, and that's the message. Okay. So what I am picking up is that all of the channel stuff about traveling and stuff here, because that's not actually here, but there's like this third energy because someone's in a relationship already with a Six of Cups. Could be a Gemini or a Capricorn, okay, and then there's this energy that's also being blocked here, okay, that I'm not speaking to. Now, there's 100% family karma here. That's equivalent with a family member. Six of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, okay? That's someone that I'm at home with a lot, or my person is that I don't get on, or they don't get on with my family. This is normally when girlfriends or boyfriends or husbands and wives may not get on with their in-laws, okay? I normally call them in-laws or outlaws. Okay, but like I don't get on with their parents, or they don't get on with their parents, or us as a couple have a confliction between our parents and theirs. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, that's my blocked person within the family. Okay, so you might be relating a lot to the person that may be living at home or something, and their parents interfere maybe at times, but they're blocked anyway. So you've got that, and then you've also got this saving money as well, having to save money, and it might be to do with the trip energy that you've got coming up, that was channeled for you there, planning, future, retirement, home, not being able to move anywhere as well as that energy. Okay, it might not be because of financial kind of stuff, because it's settled. Whichever way it is, I'm settling something up, or I need to settle something up with you, but I don't want to talk to you about it. Okay, so you might get a message from someone, or you did because we're looking at past, that says, look, can we just clear this up, or the name Claire, okay, but can we just clear this up and settle it up? Now, that would either be a bill that you've just paid off or need to pay off and settle it up, okay, so I owe a load of money and I have to settle up with you and pay you. But it might also be where you got word of mouth from a person that said, look, can we just settle this argument up and just reconcile? And you may have said no, or they did, and turned someone down and said, I'm afraid not, okay, because I don't want to get hurt and I don't want to hurt you, because the swords are actually not in the heart. So it's kind of like, look, I don't want to break your heart. I don't want to turn you down or turn you off. It's just the fact that I don't need to settle things up. They are settled, okay? I'm settled now. I'm in a relationship and I feel comfortable within it. So I don't need to settle things up with you. I just need, it's no point us communicating because I'm in a relationship. Okay, so it might be a third energy where you're like, look, I can't talk to you as a friend because I have a boyfriend or girlfriend. And I can't exactly do that and be friends with you when you're an ex, because then that's going to cause complications in my relationship. So it's kind of like this, I don't really want to, but I want to, afraid not, kind of, like, I don't want to be nasty, but, you know, what do you want me to do about it? Okay, it's kind of like that. Now, if that's you on the receiving end of that, Virgo, that's you on the receiving end of that message, okay? Okay, so let's see what you've got coming up for your next 48 hours. So you've got opportunity here. I'm also hearing university, or a chance to study something. I'm picking up like I need some free time in order to be able to study something that I'm very much interested in. And it might be where it is not financially stable as yet, but it is a plan for the future to make things more stable. Okay. Because I need to pick up things. I need to pick up my workload. Someone might drive a pickup truck also, like a truck and a pickup truck. Okay, so like a 4-wheel drive or something like that. Someone here might also be once bitten, twice shy, or named Jai, but like I'm shy and I don't want to get bit. Okay, so I could be twice shy, once bitten, twice shy. Forever smitten. Show me the next 48 hours for Virgo. So you got 2 here. So it kind of feels like 2 messages if I have to go from the channeled stuff and what the cards are showing. Someone here is now trying to find direction of what we channeled for a start. I don't quite know what to do. I need direction of life because what I was going through, I'm not kind of going through anymore. But it's kind of like I want to reconcile, but the message was no. Okay, so someone here needing to find a new path or a new interest, okay. Now, it might be financial, okay, but it might be an opportunity that someone passed on because they didn't pick it up. So it might be a phone call or something like that, and I don't want to pick up where we left off, okay, because someone may have got dropped, basically, if you put it that way, okay, and I've had to drop it because I just don't want to continue on the way that I was, so I don't really want to pick up where we left off. So someone basically now ends up trying to figure out a direction of either 1, trying to get it back in, or 2, trying to realise I need to start moving on with my life, okay? There's a houseboat here for a lot of you. You might be doing things around a houseboat. There's a favourite channel of mine that I've been watching that I really love, and I think it's called AO Fishing. Let me just show you in case you go and subscribe to him. AYO Fishing. It's fucking brilliant. He does a lot of houseboats and he does them up and renovates houseboats. And it's very funny. It's very good. I like him. I do. And y'all talk like that, I think, y'all. But yeah, houseboat or something to do with boating or going out on the sea. Okay. Or loose sea. Let's see. Next 48 hours for Virgo. So the donkey, not going very far, not really doing too much. Okay, so the next couple of days, you might be just going steady, doing things. There's a third energy here, not doing anything. It might be because, like I said, I keep picking up not. So for me, that's a Pisces. Okay, swinging on a tree, and that's like afraid so, afraid not, afraid so, afraid not. Okay, so I don't know. It's kind of like this, well, I've just been told no, or like, and I can't really do anything about it. I just have to stay as I am. Single, not really doing anything, not going anywhere, like, you know, fed up, frustrated, bored. And there's nothing else I can do about it because I've been told no. Okay, so I might still be metaphysically connected to a person that I can't break up from the person that they're with. I can't seem to get them to pick up. Okay, pick up where we left off, or pick up the phone, or pick up an answer something. They just won't. So it feels like a lot of you are needing closure or an answer to something that you never got. Okay, or the name's Scott. Virgo, for the next 48. So you got the star. So you got things to look forward to. Aquarius, Leo. Might be a child that you have. Could be an Aquarian, Leo, or something like that. A placement. Yeah, for some of you, like I said, there's this plan for the future that you've got as a couple, because this is always means metaphysical. So it can mean that I am in a metaphysical connection with a person that is ending up being like a third party, and I can't get through to them, and I can't do anything. They're not speaking to me, they're not talking to me, and so on and so forth, right? So you're not really speaking to this person. But there's another energy here of a couple that actually are together, which is where they're making plans for the future. Because they may have children together. If they don't, they're just making plans of where to go for the future, because they're future driven. Okay, so future forward. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the future. We're making plans. We know our direction. We know which way we're going. And we've got a plan, and we know exactly what we're doing and where we're going. Okay. If this ends up being a you versus them, or Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, then some of you are just basically waiting to see your children from a previous marriage possible that you could have been in. There is a lot of saving of money. There's blocking of parents and not really getting on too well with them. There is an energy of looking forward to the future. Now I have an answer. This could be the fact that you did, or someone did, get an answer that they wanted, and now they're set free to focus on their future instead of your future. Because if it's we don't have a future together, okay, we have no option but where you have to look for something else now. And the person that you could find in the future could be an Aquarian or a Leo here. Could be. Now, if one of those signs is the sign that said no, it still might be someone of this quality here in the future, because I need to find direction of where I'm going now. Okay, so we are going to find out where you're going, Virgo, if you want to join the full access bundle over on Patron. Now, the teaching tier also, I've really been diving in a lot to like numerology, and that is a huge part of your life because it changes with milestones. Okay, so we're going to go into astrology, numerology, how that relates to tarot cards, okay, reading them, and also knowing your own life and others, of how you come up against cardinal, fixed and mutable signs that relate to a number, that relate to life path numbers. It's going to get very complex, but you may have seen the little snippet that I showed everybody there, and then I'm also showing you an array of cards of also how to read them. It's just very complex, but if you want to go over there, I also do a teaching tier that is constantly added to each month. This reading as such will only be on the full access bundle for tarot, which is monthlies and weeklies. Okay, I'm going to do your full spread with the Rider-Waite, and then we're going to clarify them maybe with a few hidden truths and different cards, and then clarify them with the Rider-Waite itself and see what you've got coming up for a week or more. Okay, and that will be on the full access bundle. If you need anything else, you can follow all links provided below. Thank you so much, Virgo, for your support. I really appreciate it, and I will see you soon.